Hello everyone. In this video series, I'll be sharing with you the real truth behind most of the popular internet businesses that we have these days, namely content creation, web design, digital marketing, and e-commerce, dropshipping business. Because these things are very attractive, people are yearning for them, and you have a lot of misguidance around, you have a lot of scams. A lot of people are going into these businesses and they become disappointed at the end of the day. So I'm going to be sharing with you the real thing that you need to know about these four business areas: content creation, e-commerce, digital marketing, and um, web design. So the first one right now, the hottest one at the moment is content creation. Number one thing, let me tell you one thing about content creation. You can make a lot of money doing content creation. A lot of money. As a matter of fact, it is the most rewarding. Among all the four, content creation is the most rewarding. That's the truth of the matter. You can make $2,000 as a content creator, $3,000, 4,000, 5,000, much more as a content creator. However, there is one but about content creation that you need to know. The system is not entirely in your hands. We've made consistently for about 3 months over $1,000, and then later it drops to $300. People will be saying, algorithm, you need to watch the algorithm in all these online coaches. You need to study the algorithm. It's not about algorithm. Right now, Facebook, Meta, and the other social media platforms, they are getting smarter because there are too many people doing content creation. And they cannot start running losses. So they are adjusting the pay rates, and so on and so forth. They are adjusting many things. So it's not about algorithm, but it's much more than that. So it's not as they have dropped the pay rate. That's what I have observed. They've dropped it. And then especially around some kind of videos. So content creation number one is that stop listening to people telling you that you will get monetized in 2 weeks. It's a big lie. It is not true. You do content creation within 2 weeks. What those trainers, what they are doing is they are selling their courses. That's the business they themselves are doing. They are just selling their courses. So they tell the people what people want to hear, to entice them and sell their courses. That's it. So what they are sharing with you mostly are half truths, half information, which at the end of the day, it becomes disappointing because you have very high expectations going into all these things. So if you want to do content creation, two things. As a matter of fact, there are two general questions you should ask before you go into any venture. How much time commitment is needed before I will start making money? Whatever you want to do, is it e-commerce, content creation, digital marketing, or web design? How much time investment will this thing take from me before I will start making money? Number two, how much financial commitment is required before I will start making money? I don't want to spend something I'm going to do. I'm not going to spend any money. You are not ready to do any business. You will spend money, you will spend time. As a matter of fact, if you don't have time, you can actually, and you have money, you can use money to cover up. Okay? So you use money to buy the time for yourself. By paying other people, you invest in other people, you pay other people to do the job for you. So how much time commitment is required before you start making money, and how much financial commitment is required before you start making money? You need to be able to understand the answers to those two questions before you put 1 naira on anything. Please, before you put your 1 naira on any venture, be very clear about those two. Nothing is certain, actually, nothing is certain, but have something very strong on those two. Now, for content creation, there's a lot of money to be made, but how much money you will make is not in your hands. It's not entirely in your hands. It can go up, it can come down, and you cannot ask anybody any question. It's not like a contract that, oh, we have signed it and sealed it, that this is how much you are going to pay me 100,000. So if you pay me less than 100,000, I can take it to court. You can't do that. It's not in, you can make $1,000 this month, make $400 next month. If you want to do content creation, I beg you, please. A lot of people have been disappointed. Be ready to invest 5 hours a day. 5 hours, not less than. Don't, whether you are going to do faceless channels or you are going to be shooting physical videos, you must be ready to invest 5 hours a day, or be ready to pay somebody who will do the 5 hours for you. That's what is required. I'm talking of minimum time investment for 3 months. For 3 months, 5 hours a day for 3 months. You have to be consistent. It's not that we do one video in the morning. Every morning I'll just shoot one video and that's it for the day. You are not yet ready to be a content creator. It doesn't work that way. 5 hours a day for 3 months. Set your mind on that. Oh, this is going to be a 3 months time investment. 5 hours a day. Minimum, please, if you are going into content creation. So that you do that yourself, or you have enough money to pay somebody to do it for you. Now, the finance involved. For that 3 months, prepare the sum of 120,000 naira. Yes. To pay the platform. I'm not the one charging you money. Yes. And this is a free, I'm doing free tutorials for you. You're not paying me a dime. Prepare to spend 120,000 naira during the course of 3 months to push your platform. Let me tell you, if anybody is advising you to go and buy likes, go and buy likes. They are not helping you. You can buy 5,000 likes. How much? You buy 5,000 likes one day. Don't do it. Don't follow anybody to buy likes. You will become disappointed at the end of the day. Don't buy likes. You're going to build your pages. You're going to build your channel, organically. Don't buy likes. Prepare to spend 120K on the platform. Because most of what you will be doing, you will join a lot of groups, a lot of all these public groups, and then you'll be, where you think your audience are. You will join groups that are relevant to your line of content, where you think your audience are. You will go there, you'll be posting, you'll be sharing your content there. You'll be sharing your content there consistently. You'll be making, and then you also follow some creators, similar creators, and then be dropping, you'll be making comments. It's a lot of work, please. Apart from the content you have prepared, apart from the time you spent preparing the content, you have to now push the content. So you need money to push for the platform to push the content for you. You will do sponsored ads and everything so you can gain followership. Apart from all this posting on public groups and so on and so forth. Except you are a celebrity, a public figure already. So I'm talking of the average person now. If you are a celebrity, their own is different. Because as a celebrity, you've already built momentum. You understand? You've built momentum already. You are an actor or actress, whatever, a musician, you or a religious leader. You've built momentum already. You just ask people to, so you build momentum. So for somebody who has not built any momentum, you're coming into the space and it's tougher now. Though it's doable, but it's tougher. Be ready to invest 120,000 naira on the platform. and be ready to commit 5 hours a day for 3 months for you to get monetized. Pause. I go stop ẹ ká tún